the symbolic thing is that we are removing all the bad things away from the bride and bridegroom so that they can have happiness and so on. You can look at this thing in the material that I have given you. The ceremony prayers for none is the Jamwani Baj that we have usually done, supposed to do it before eating. Then also the Saros Baj. Then we have Ara Antar ceremony. The prayer is a 7 Yathaveyo. Then the Pajan Asirvad from Sasanian times, where first we ask questions to the bridegroom and bride witnesses, if it is everything is okay, and then bride and bridegroom also, and the famous Parsi word Pasande Kardam, that means I have agreed, and then the priest then afterwards do the do's and don'ts, admonitions and blessings. I have to mention something about Sanskrit Ashirvad. It seems that after we came to Sanjan, in honor of our Hindu host, one of our learned Dastur translated the Pajan Ashirvad completely into Sanskrit Ashirvad, and it was a custom to pray Sanskrit Ashirvad after Pajan Ashirvad. Well, except for few Udwara families, mine was one of them, we still do this, but this Sanskrit Ashirvad, as many other things, has gone by the wayside. Then we do the Afrin of Buzurgan, which is the second Afrin of Jashan, which remembers all our ancient Zoroastrian religions, stalwarts, and wish for the bride and bridegroom that they be one of them. And then we have the Doa Tandurasti, a special wedding Tandurasti for bride and bridegroom. So, here is actually then what happens at Arantar. Very quickly, the priest takes the rice and put it in the right hands of the both bride and bridegroom, clasp them into a handshake with a symbolism that now they are one. Then he ties with Yathaveyo the two hands together in the clasp, and then he also gives them rice on the left hand, and then with Yathaveyo the priest and the other people on the stage help to pass the thread 7 times around, 7 being very important number for us, 7 Ameshaspans and so on. And then the bride and bridegroom, after the 7th Yathaveyo, is supposed to throw the rice after the Arantar cloth is dropped, and the one who does the first time is the winner, supposed to be, and people make a big deal about it in the old days. Now nobody is there to witness anyway, except the family, and he or she is the boss of the house or the one who is going to outdo others in loving. The white cloth is removed, the string is placed, then they sit side by side, and the two Dastujis then start praying and showering Ashirvad or blessings and so on. I am on slide 42. We are on slide number 43, and very quickly I will give you what the meaning of the first part of the Ashirvad. Like, may the Creator, omnipotent Lord, grant you a progeny of sons and grandsons, plenty of means to provide yourself with a heart-ravishing friendship, bodily strength, and a long life and an existence of 150 years. 150 years must be a kind of a symbolic way of saying long life. Then the priest turns to the bridegroom's witness and says, have you agreed to give this bride 2,000 dirhams of silver, 2 dinars of gold of Nishapur coinage? And he asks, Padirafte Budi, have you agreed? The witness says, Padirafte Budam, I have agreed. This is symbolism again. Some people think it is too old-fashioned, but I think it is something that connects us with our past. Then the bride's witness is asked that, are you going to take care of this bridegroom all your life? And he asks, Paiman Badadid, have you given your word? He says, Paiman Badadam, I have given my word. And then he turns to a couple and says, have you preferred to enter into this sacred marriage up to the end of your lives with righteous mind? And he asks, Pasande Kardim, have you preferred? And they say, yes, Pasande Kardim, means we have. And then this is the beginning. And not only we ask them one time, we ask them 3 times to make sure they know what they're doing. And that's the slide number 43. And then we come to the do's and don'ts of the admonitions. I'm not going to cover that all, but the last line is very important, I like. Be more glorious than your father, and in no way annoy your mother. And I put big emphasis on this to both of them, and I do it in English so they understand. Then we come to the end of it, and this is a beautiful prayer connected with each one of our 30 Yazatas from Hormuz all the way to Anneran, and given something related to them so that they achieve that. Let me just say, may Auramazda bestowed upon you the good thoughts like true Brahman, good words, true Ardibesh, good actions, true Sharevar, perfect thought, true Spendatmat, sweetness, true Kordat, fruitfulness, true Amardat. Every one of them is given a meaning to it, and the ending is, may you get great, a number of good talents through Astad, collection of wealth through Ashiswan, great activity through Asman, firmness of place through Jamiat, good sight through Maharispan, and nourishment and body through Anneran. It's a wonderful kind of paragraph giving to the bride and bridegroom blessings for each one of our 30 Yazatas. Then we come to the Afrin and Buzurgan, where we are really remembering all our stalwarts of old religion. And it starts with, may you be like Auramazda Khudai, who has fulfilled his wish in his creation. Who has fulfilled his wish in his creation. And then you say, may you be righteous like King Gustaspa, may you be full of strength like Rustam, and may you be future predictor and speaker with wisdom like Jamaspa. Jamaspa was the same one who married the youngest daughter of Zarathustra, Pauruchisti. And then there is a wonderful blessing here also. So he says, to the whole Anjuman, as well as to the bridegroom and bride, may they all achieve 1,000 years of long lives. We sure don't miss on the years, it looks like. So that they keep their subordinate joyful and happy. They achieve exalted position. May they be well known like pure, sweet basil and rosary. May there be righteous male children born to them who will keep Iran immortal, be well known, defeat enemies, and enhance the family and peace. May it be so as I pray. Interesting. Then we have the Tua Tandarasti, which is a special Tandarasti in the beginning, but the last part is same as our regular Tandarasti, and it is just wishing them good health and happiness. After that, we have the wedding anniversary, which is called Warowar. And then when the first child, when she is pregnant with first child, the 5th month pregnancy is called Panchmasyu. We celebrate that. And then we celebrate the big one, the Agurni, which is the 7th month. And the mother actually gives a new sari and everything to the expectant mother, and then fill the one with her sari with all kinds of things, the lap, wheat, rice, moong, coconut, daram, the pomegranate, pan, sopari, karak, so on.